Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
Well, we'd wish the smog would leave, but hey, at least we've got some pretty views from down south. Look at that.
We sure do. How about a little snow in Monument Valley, Brian? You know, the smog can go, but I'm going to stay because we've got to break down an incoming weekend storm. Love to see Monument Valley, and I took this earlier this evening from the web camera. I just think that is such a beautiful shot, and it's one of the areas where that upper level low delivered some scattered snow showers. And then on the southwestern corner of the state, so Monument Valley, southeast Utah, we saw clear conditions. That time-lapse video coming out of Ivins as we hit the mid-50s, the sun going down. Love a nice sunset, clear skies. That low is on the move tonight. Going to get out of here, allowing for drier air to move in to southern Utah, which has been unsettled since the beginning of the work week. We've seen those drier conditions in northern Utah. Unfortunately, this time of year, that comes with the haze, which we could do without. This is a great shot coming from Meg from Farmington Bay. How pretty. That is so pretty. Meg, thank you. Lots of sunshine out there, blue skies if you get above the haze, especially in counties like Davis and Salt Lake County. Scott caught a bald eagle. Told you that February is the best viewing month to catch those bald eagles on migration from Alaska, move through the Great Basin and right here in Utah. It's pretty to look up and catch those. Highs today, very similar to where we were yesterday, 39. That is average for Salt Lake City this time of year. 30s along the Wasatch Front, upper 40s in Moab. Look at Blanding. Stayed cold where they saw snow showers. 53 for the high in St. George, 30s and 40s along the I-15 corridor. So in northern Utah, we have that haze and it moderates temperatures, which is why our warming trend hasn't really kicked in. We're going to see that change by the close of the work week, but cold tonight. Another frigid overnight as you head out tomorrow morning. Make sure you're bundled up. We're talking low 20s along the Wasatch Front, outlying areas hitting the teens, 25 by 9 a.m. with hazy conditions. Tomorrow, we really see that ridge of high pressure take over the entire state, and as it does, the haze builds. So you're going to see it out there. Air quality is going to decline. Unhealthy air for sensitive groups expected in Davis, Salt Lake, Utah, and Duchesne County. The yellow you're seeing in Wasatch County, up in Cache Valley, it's moderate air. It's elevated particulate matter no matter how you slice it. You're going to notice it as you look across the valleys tomorrow. We trap that cold air on the valley floor, and then we add the gunk. I don't like the gunk. I bet you don't either. We're going to get it out of here, though. Let me show you why. So here's that upper level low that we were dealing with today, clearing the region with drier air. Hazy for the entire state tomorrow. We're going to see that haze in northern Utah, dry for the entire state tomorrow, and that's due to high pressure and control. We flatten the ridge of high pressure, though, in northern Utah as we head into our weekend. Wet weather starts to move in. Valley rain, mountain snow event here because we're going to tap into some atmospheric river moisture. That means that we'll get a decent amount wherever we see that water setting up. So basically, when it comes down to it, the models take it to Carbon County and as far south as Juab County, where we see the potential of wet weather. But the further north you go, the higher those totals will be. Here's the setup I'm talking about. Low pressure from the Pacific Northwest, flattening the ridge a little bit, covering southern Utah, but flattening it so moisture gets into northern Utah, this narrow corridor. That's where we grab warmer conditions from the Pacific and that moisture, atmospheric river remnants moving in from the tropics, and we grab them and bring them inland, which means we get an abundance of wet weather. As a result, ahead of that, we've got a new winter storm watch issued for the Wasatch Mountains north of I-80 and the Bear River Range. This was issued today. It's for Friday afternoon through Monday afternoon. This is the area, the high country, going to see some big snow totals. Could go 1 to 2 feet for the northern Wasatch. 2 feet and up for the Bear River Range. This will likely evolve into an advisory or a warning. We're going to watch it closely as we get closer to the weekend. It's a valley rain, mountain snow setup when we get that tropical moisture. Regional forecast showing those 30s, 39 again tomorrow, very similar to what we've seen, but once we move some of that haze, a warming trend will be underway. 30s and 40s on the eastern side of the state, 56 in St. George. So our flow becomes more westerly, which is why we'll see warming temperatures and we usher in that moisture. Let's look at the 7-day for Washington County because we stay dry in the south underneath that high pressure, but temperatures climb into the 60s and then eventually 70, 71 and a 70. Wowza, that's going to be nice. As we look at the Wasatch Front, we will also see the warmth. Again, that's due to the westerly flow, valley rain, mountain snow, getting into the upper 50s, could hit 60. That would break some records Monday, Tuesday. A little bit of wet weather goes a long way. And I just want to say goodbye to the haze.
Right?
I'm
Bye.
done with
See
it.
ya.
Don't come back.
Yes.
Right?
Like, we'll
nice.
call you. Don't
Been
call
real.
us. Yeah.